Hey guys, what's going on? It's in the gym with Team MassiveJoes. Training some back, baby, at Anytime Fitness, Campbelltown, South Australia.
Not New South Wales.
Featuring MassiveJoe sales manager Steve Mills, aka the Vanilla Gorilla, also known as Neve. MassiveJoes.com warehouse manager Jerome MassiveJoes, aka Jezthetic, also known as Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth, and myself, MassiveJoe, aka the Buffalo Soldier, also known as the White Giraffe. Recently been, actually, I got renamed in one of our YouTube videos as the Fluorescent Giraffe of Peace.
Is that? And
I like it.
And
this workout.
You let me fucking speak.
Hold on,
mate?
I'm still doing the intro. Just relax, pussycat. For the viewers at home that have tuned into this episode of In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes, hoping to get some workout tips, this is the episode for you. We going balls deep in this bitch, dropping all kinds of knowledge bombs on the viewers at home.
Joe told me I was too funny in the last one and didn't put enough workout tips in, so we've had to do another one with workout tips.
Another back workout with workout tips. So what you're going to see in this workout, you're going to see yourself 5 exercises. This is a volume back workout. This is not a strength back workout. So you're going to see all kinds of intensification techniques.
Well, are you going to tell them what the techniques are and what Jez is doing?
I'm just about to let you start telling them.
Hurry up, tell them.
Shoot.
Tell them.
So Jez here is doing a T-bar row with a neutral grip. So usually with a T-bar row, you come in close grip. This is almost an underarm, but probably more a neutral grip. So it's a little bit wider. You may have one of these attachments at your gym. If you don't, you can still use that close grip. It's not a problem. And the way you're going to see us train, man, is we're trying a Team MassiveJoe style. So we're going to do a warm-up set. Well, you're not going to see that, but we did a warm-up set of 15 to 20 reps of every exercise. Then we go into our first working set, which you saw Jezthetic do here. 8 to 12 reps just going to failure. And when you get to failure, you may get out maybe 1 force rep, and that's it. That's the first set. The second set, what you're seeing here, this is what we call Team MassiveJoe's rest pause set. So you go a little bit heavier than your first set. You're getting yourself 8 to 10 quality reps. Then you rest and you pause. For how long, Neve?
I don't know, mate.
5 seconds, no longer than 5 seconds. You rest, you pause, you get yourself 2 or 3 more delicious reps. And then finally, the last set, we're doing the Team MassiveJoe's drop set and intensification technique. So what you're seeing here from Jezthetic on this first exercise, he's doing the Saturday night special, man, the double drop.
Alright, so 3 minutes in the video, Neve finally has something to say.
Yes! Neve has appeared.
I'd just like everyone to see how Joe hasn't actually made an appearance in the video once, and he's brought that up in the as we were watching it. But anyway, Jez did 5 plates, that's 100 kilos, did it for 6 reps. Took 2 plates off, 60 kilos, repped it out, and now 40 kilos, just trying to get about another 10 to 12 reps out. Repping
out again. Like I said, volume workout, man, going for a lot of reps. Then we moved on to this here, bent over overhand barbell row. So
there's me, Neve, doing, this is my 3rd set, so 100 kgs on there, so 220 pounds. Little bit of, what do you call it, body English?
Body English, a little bit of jerking going on there, Neve.
Oh, it doesn't matter, mate, it doesn't matter, I'm still getting the weight up.
Well, you know, it's reasonably controlled. The worst thing is when guys come to the gym, do all kinds of jerking and
probably going to get a few trolls on that little bit of form there, but I don't care. Thanks, Jez, for the pat on the back.
Pat on the back? That's a bit of encouragement. Jez has gone, stuff it. I'm not going to help you get force reps, but I'll tap you on the back and tell you you're doing a good job, man.
What are younger brothers for, eh?
So that was Neve's rest pause set, and then this is his final set. So here, I think you do a double drop set with a flush set right at the end as well.
Yeah, he surprised that on me. So here's 120 kilos. So I've got a 10 kilo plate in between those 20s.
You are jerking a lot here, man.
Yeah,
I'm even going to pull you up on that.
That was too heavy for me.
It was too heavy. Too much jerking.
Anyway, down to 80s.
So we're stripping off those.
Joe's 20s. Made his first appearance in the video.
Oh!
So there's 80 kilos. This is the first time I've actually done bent over rows in a fair while, so it was good to get a bit of a squeeze on.
I wouldn't call it a squeeze, I'd call it a jerk. Not a single squeeze was had, mate.
I told you when I train back, I hit biceps. When I train biceps, I hit front delts.
This is true.
So anyway, and then down to 60. This is a bit more controlled. No, not much more.
Just a touch more controlled. So this is the double drop. And then what you're going to see after this is a technique we like to call a flush set. So this is when you go practically to almost no resistance. So it's just the bar that Neve's going to use here. And he just reps out as many reps as he can get. And this is where you try and squeeze, you know, try and get those controlled reps, as many as you can do. It's called a flush set because the purpose of it is to flush all those nutrients through the blood into the muscle you're trying to work.
So here, I think I've got about just 12 reps here. But I mean, by 3 drop sets and then by the bar.
This, if you count up all the reps you did throughout that triple drop set with the flush, man, it was probably 50 reps.
Not quite, mate.
Probably not. You can reward it. The beautiful thing about YouTube is you can pause, rewind, and count those bitches if you want, man.
Now, I think we're going to have to put some kind of blinkers on you so we can actually see you in the video, Joe.
You know what? This is the weirdest thing, man. I was down up at the river doing some wakeboarding and some water skiing a few weekends ago, and I got burnt. Like, I was burnt, man. I was in pain 2 weeks ago, and I'm still white.
AKA Casper the friendly ghost.
This is the fluorescent giraffe of peace in his natural habitat here, man.
So here we are doing some close grip V-bar lat pull-downs.
Close grip pull-down. So working on that middle back thickness once again.
Yeah.
And then this is my second set here. So as usual, you're going to see this here rest pause set, man. So many reps as I could do. I even got a couple of forced ones in there with Jerome in the house. And then I'll rest for 5 seconds, and I'll come back and get a few more forced reps with the help of Jerome.
So there's the second one. Do you go for a third? He does go yes, no, yes, no, yes.
And a lot of people will be asking, man, what's the purpose of the rest pause set? Why do you do it?
Just to get a few more reps out at the end.
A few more reps. It allows you those few seconds, let those muscles recover a little bit.
Get a bit more
get the fatigue toxins.
Get a bit more ATP into the muscles.
Get the fatigue toxins out of them bitches. And get a few more reps, man.
So here you are. This is the last set, isn't it?
This is the last set. Now I do a cool intensifying technique here, Neve.
So you do a drop set to begin with.
I do a drop set, but I don't do a typical drop set where you just go and rep out some reps, man. I go a drop set a little bit lighter than I normally would. And what we do here is we take advantage of rep timing. So you check this first rep out, man. I'm pulling it down in a slow, controlled fashion, and I'm actually counting to 8. I'm trying to get it down over an 8-second period, pause at the top, and then let it go down for 8 seconds once again, man. And then I follow that up with 5 normal reps, 5 powerful reps. Just like that.
Continue.
And then at the end of that 5 powerful reps, you're going to see me once again, man, go for one of them what we call super slow. That's what we call it, isn't it, Neve?
Yeah, very slow.
During the workout, I say, man, throw one of them super slow bitches right in there.
You do, Joe.
Push some blood into those muscle cells. So this is I don't know really what we call this. We just call these super slow reps, but I guess, you know, technically they're called different rep times.
I'd call them slow reps.
Let's call them super slow reps. So you can use this as well, man. And I got to say, of like all the different intensifying techniques.
Then you got another 5 out, Joe.
I did. The drop set, the X reps, whatever it is, super slow reps are the most painful. They fucking hurt, man.
Look at the pain on your face.
I was in all kinds of pain. And Jerome did the super slow as well, and he only did 1 set and he was finished.
You never told me about the supersets.
Yeah, because you had your earphones in listening to your Katy Perry or whatever it is you were listening to. Neve comes up to me halfway through the workout, grabs me his earbud and puts it in my ear like he tends to do to let me know what he's listening to. And it was Katy Perry.
It was not Katy Perry.
It was. It was.
All right, here's the troll bait.
Astronaut song.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'll put my hip hat back on. I'll listen to some Ricky Rolls. Now this is the troll bait of the video right here.
And I'm glad we've got, oh look at Neve, fixing the form.
Correcting the form.
What?
Just making sure Jez doesn't get himself a one-way ticket to Snap City, fall off that dumbbell, snap his shit up.
Look at, I'm an exceptional human being, really.
This is the troll bait right here. So this is the sitting on the dumbbell, wide grip cable row right here.
So here, you pull into your belly button, really.
Yeah. And
so when you're sitting down lower, you're going to be pulling more towards your, I'll say nipple line or whatever line you want to be pulling to.
And the thing is, man, the trolls will jump on here and they'll say, Team MassiveJoes, what the f are you doing sitting on a dumbbell with the wide grip row? Let me tell you something, trolls. This particular exercise hits back muscles that you didn't even know you had, man.
So here, the elbows really aren't flared. You can't tell from this angle, but the elbows aren't flared.
No.
They're more closer to your body.
They're closer to your body, and you pull them down.
So it's using your lower lats as well.
You can't replicate this exercise with any machine other than doing it like this.
Yeah.
This is a unique exercise. If you want to stimulate back growth with the muscles you don't even know you got in your back, this is the exercise, man.
So
Go give this thing a try.
You can do this exercise obviously sitting just on the bench, but it'll be hitting your upper back.
And for
And your rear delts. And then this one will be hitting your lower lats.
And for intensification techniques, check out Jerome in the house right here. He's going to do what we call 1.5 reps. So he comes back for a full rep, goes back down half a rep, and then pulls back up before completing another full rep. So we call these 1.5s because it's 1 rep plus half a rep. Another awesome intensifying technique for the viewers at home.
I just want to point out, Jerome's looking thick at 104 kilos at the moment.
Yeah, I know. For a 42-year-old man, I'll tell you what, he's in great shape. That's the thing with Jez, man. You don't know, apparently he's 21. You don't know, if he's 21, he looks really good for a 21-year-old. On the other hand, if he's actually 42, he looks pretty damn good for a 42-year-old as well.
He's found the fountain of youth. What do they call it, the fountain of youth?
The fountain of youth if he's old, or the fountain of maturity if he's young.
Before we point out what Joe's doing, it takes me and Jez the entire set to try and work out, try and figure out what exercises we've done. Looking around the gym, trying to work out.
Well, Joe's waiting for a spot.
Me and Jez are trying.
I'm right here, fellas.
We're trying to think of what exercise we've done.
It's so good. I got this. I got this.
We'd only done 4 exercises, and me and Jez have completely forgotten which ones we'd done already.
So this exercise, this is lat pull-downs, obviously.
So people are going to be asking, Joe, why are you facing the opposite way?
Why am I facing the other way? Because when people do lat pull-downs, they use too much body English. So what they do is they put the knee rest down.
They use their knees and their legs to force against it, to assist in pulling the weight down.
That's right. Whereas if you flip it around and you take those knee wraps away, the only thing that you have to move that weight are your lats. And guess what, viewers at home? We're trying to build them lats of peace with this exercise, man. We ain't trying to build calves. We ain't trying to build quads. We ain't trying to build glutes. We're trying to build lats.
And so the thing with this is you have to go a lighter weight than what you normally would. Obviously, if you're facing the other way.
Because you don't have the way of cheating.
So it's going to be less than your body weight, obviously. Otherwise, you're going to you're going to mainly just do chin-ups normally.
That's it, man.
But because it's a lot lighter and you have to just focus on pulling with your lats, the burn in your lats is just crazy.
It's crazy.
Whereas if you're facing the other way, people put it up to 130 kilos, can struggle to get it down, and then they bloody lean back at a 45-degree angle and use their biceps and their
lower back, calves,
and
quads,
their calves,
glutes,
and their quads.
ego.
Turns into a full body exercise.
And now check this out for an intensifying technique. These are what we call
reps.
No, these are partial reps.
Oh, partial.
So what I'm doing here is I've come down for a full rep, I've gone 5 partial reps, and then I've gone back up for another full rep, come back down for another 5 partial reps, and then after these ones I go back up to the top and do 5 top half partial reps, man. After this, my back was
You spat on me, thanks.
But this is a great way also to finish off your back exercise, man, where you got nothing left in that back, just forcing that blood in there. Guys, hit the subscribe button!
Hit him with an angry face, Neve.
Not yet, Neve. Hit him with an angry face. Where are we coming to him from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay